Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be bringing you another Killstreak breakdown. This Killstreak is with Yoda on Kashyyyk. Star cards I'm using for this Killstreak are Agility, Jedi Mentor, and Feel the Force. Let's get into it. So with Yoda, the good thing that I like about him is that he's really small, so it's super hard to hit him. His hitbox is so small. And yeah, anytime before you go on the battle, I'd recommend using Presence, because Presence is very good, especially since you get that bonus health before going into battle. So yeah, I do see a lot of red on the map. I'm trying to sneak on the sides. Don't end up seeing those guys until right there. Can't push them. End up stuffing up my jump a few bit. But I'm surprised I actually didn't try to hit me there. And then of course when I get up there, I just end up just destroying them. So yeah, one thing with Yoda is that he can get in so many little spaces and just squeeze through them that other players or heroes can't get to. So yeah, see this guy right here, dash towards him, because since I have agility it gives me an extra dash, so I just use it mainly to just traverse and dash. And as you can see, I'm sort of playing behind the MTT. You know, trying to pick off some enemies that will spawn there. Trying not to get in front of the MTT, because if you get in front and it shoots you, you're basically insta-dead. So yeah, right there I went across and luckily it missed shooting at me, but it nearly got me. So yeah, see this guy, he ends up just trying to run away. I'm getting shot at by the MTT now, so as you can see, that's when Presence really helps, because it only took away my bonus health and not my actual health. So yeah, sort of picking up some easy kills, kind of just sneaking around, doing nothing special. As you can see, what I did, I activated Presence while I was jumping. If you do activate Presence and swing your lightsaber, whether you're jumping or not, it'll basically cancel out the animation for Presence, so Yoda won't be standing still. And it comes in really handy sometimes. So yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of playing pretty close to the objective, close to enemy spawn. Kind of just pick up this kill. So yeah, I got hit by the bottom of the MTT there. That's the thing with Yoda, is that he rarely takes damage from the MTT, especially from going underneath it. But most other heroes, like Anakin or Rey, will take damage. So yeah, as you can see, we are, you know, coming up behind the enemies, which is why I like playing close to the objective, because when you push up here, then most of the enemies have their backs turned. So yeah, I see that they have a Palpatine over there. Try to go to the other side. Right there I just get hit with the MTTs, which I do not like. I don't know if it's AI or actual players, but I swear they target you a lot if you're a hero, whether it's AI or not. So yeah, kind of staying up on the rooftop, see the Palpatine, deciding not to go against them because I have no one really backing me up. So yeah, and the thing with Yoda is that he can blend in really well, like with the bushes and stuff, because he's so small. See the Darth Maul all by himself, so I end up just pushing him. And he just immediately starts dashing backwards, trying not to get into a fight with me. So yeah, I'm just trying to sort of play the middle bit. Not really doing much. So just switching sides of the map, because I can't really find any enemies. As you guys can see here, sort of playing close to the boundary. See this guy just chilling here. He ends up just spamming dodge, which is not a good strategy to do, because eventually you end up killing them. So yeah, see these guys up here. Turns out they got taken care of, so I'm sort of just chilling at the moment. And things with Kashyyyk, you always got to use those little platforms to try and scout where the enemies are, because they are really helpful. So yeah, I see some enemies here. Decide to just go for him. He ends up dying anyway, so I just end up jumping back up. So yeah, I hear this guy. He ends up getting taken out by my teammate. Again, I'm playing super close to the MTT and pick up 2 easy kills. Good thing that tank was our tank, not the enemy tank. So as you can see, Yoda can fit in like really small spaces where other heroes usually get stuck, so it's very good for Yoda. So yeah, sort of just switching sides of the map again, jumping over the turret blasters since I couldn't really go behind them. See this guy by himself, that's an easy kill. Try to jump over that and fail. But yeah, Yoda does blend in well with the bushes and everything, so if a bunch of enemies are just trying to attack you, try and either hide in the bushes or you can just sneak attack them. So yeah, I'm just constantly switching sides of the map, trying to pick up some easy kills. See the Palpatine by himself. I do end up pushing him, but he goes really far. So right there, I could not see anything because the MTT just kept shooting. So I quickly try to move out the way so it doesn't keep shooting at me. So yeah, trying to find some enemies. See this guy, he doesn't see me. That's also the good thing with Yoda, is that enemies may see you in the minimap, but they don't know where you are. So you can sneak up on them. See the mole, I don't know if that's the same mole as before, but he doesn't want a piece of Yoda. End up jumping up here. See them down there, but I realize that the MTT is pretty close to the objective, so I end up trying to go back to where the second phase starts. Trying to pick up some kills like this guy right there while I'm going back. Because you see in the top, it's nearly close to the objective, so I'm just sort of trying to push back while trying to pick up some kills. So yeah, see this guy right here, end up not doing anything about it. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen that many enemies. See this mole, I feel like I could take him on, but it ends up just throwing me. And since it is close to the second phase, I just end up just leaving him and going back. Sort of just trying to also pick up some easy kills. See this guy right there. Yeah, see, just trying to pick up some kills while I'm going back, jumping right over the turret so I don't actually get hit. But unfortunately I do right there. And that's when presence comes in handy, because it gives you that extra health. So yeah, now we just have to wait for the enemies to push up. You know, sort of just playing the objectives, sort of just running around. I was actually surprised I didn't see any enemies on this side, like even on the mini-map. So since I didn't see any enemies, I ended up just switching sides of the map. See some red, decided to go after it. Still can't find anyone. I'm kind of struggling. Everyone's taking out my kills, so I'm sort of just pushing up a little bit further. This tank also taking the kills. End up trying to go after Palpatine, stuff up the jump, and I'm like, nah, I probably can't get him anyway. And that's a bad thing with Yoda, is, as you saw right there, is that you can't really dash up things that normal saber heroes can. See, I see that they have the objective activated, so I try to go over there to that side. Because the thing is with this phase, that anytime an objective is activated, you sort of got to expect there to be like a bunch of enemies. That's what I thought. Yeah, and as you see here, you're just so small, barely anyone hits me while I just use my dash. As you can see, I barely lost any health because I have bonus health, plus I barely got hit because you're just so small. And in those situations, you want to just keep dashing around and try not to get hit. See that guy? I end up stuffing up my jumps. I'm really bad with saber hero jumps. I know he's still up there. I end up just going after this guy. I know this guy's still up there. He's trying to escape. And at this point, he doesn't even show up on my mini-map. until I see red, and then I see that there's a one here. Try to go after him, he ends up just trying to run away from me. I'm like, you can't escape. So yeah, trying to just sneak underneath this bridge so I don't get hit by anyone. In this case there's like a tank in the middle or something. See that there's like a bunch of red here. So I go in, you know, use presence on everyone and myself. At this point I try to get like super greedy and try to just swing spam. I don't know how I didn't end up killing that guy, but it's whatever. So yeah, end up getting destroyed by them all from behind, and I tried to dash back up into the objective, but since Yoda is so small, he got caught on the little stairs. So kind of an annoying way to go, because I really could have played it much smarter there, but not much you can do about it now. So some tips and tricks I would give for you guys is use presence before you go in the battle. Like whether you have teammates around you or not, use it before you go in the battle, because as you saw there, most of my bonus health got taken away, but not my actual health. And if my actual health did get taken away, then I could regen it. Second tip for you guys is when there's groups of enemies, since Yoda is so small, just no one will hit you, so you can just dash around and deal a lot of damage. Most enemies will be confused, like, where's he going? And the third tip is use Yoda's size to his advantage. So you can sneak into little nooks and crannies that no other heroes can. And you can also be less vulnerable to getting hit because most enemies can't really aim and shoot at you. So yeah, that's it for the kill streak, guys. If you like this stuff, let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one.